Construction complete. Ed. Security. Protect your secrets and employees from your competitors. Okay. I mean, you have 2 green. And you're cheaper. You have none in either of these. Just not great. But I feel like we never see a 2 greener. Okay, and then 30 services. Surveillance, investigate any employee beatings, kidnappings. Is there a chance my employees can be beaten, kidnapped, and murdered? Because that seems... Opens the operations center where you can organize kidnappings, murders, and the like. Okay. Okay, I think I know where the game is going. I think I know where we're headed. Excellent. Soundstage. Name. We'll call this... There we go. We can shoot that movie on The Sound of Money. Sure, that's good. Oh. The employers returned from vacation, huh? Came back. So are you working on a... I think yes. Also, I think that's destroy it. Construction completed. Story workshop. Combine genres, characters, and plot twists to create your own stories. Create new. Name the movie. I don't know what it's about. How about... Wait, how do you spell? There we go. That's better. There you go. The Italian Eagle. It will also be a detective story, of course. Oh, so we can do like this. We'll have action and a bit of romance in here. Oh, and we can... Something like that. Set in a... Yeah, city. Oh. Remember, not every film needs an antagonist. A romantic comedy, for instance, can do without a clearly defined villain. So, we want a detective, right? Yeah, let's go detective. And we would like a criminal mastermind. Supporting character. Well, obviously a femme fatale, of course. Any other? Nah. Themes and events. Jousting tournament. Prison break. Search for a killer. Shootout, of course. Treasure hunt. Oh, so we can only have 2. Well, shootout and treasure hunt sounds about right. Maximum story. So if I took away you, I could have a finale. Okay. What kind of finale can we have? Protagonist gets killed. Antagonist gets punished. Protagonist repents. Protagonist dies heroically. Protagonist finds treasure. I think we do you. And then... I mean, we probably should have a... Do we need? So, do you think that, in a gaming sense, do you think the treasure hunt works better with something like a pirate story, for example? I think maybe it might just think of it like that. Well, we don't need you. You just came back. You're lazy. But this is a detective story, and you're good at detectiving. Okay, so now that's underway. Pre-production results. It's gonna take a while before I learn to actually click those little things. Up to... Oh, almost gained a whole point. We're still in pre-production. We're still in pre-production. I think it'll be... I hope it'll be. Sure, we can add some... We can't add any security. Whoa. This shows the filming progress. If the now marker is lagging behind the according to plan marker, you're behind schedule. You can film for more days than planned, but only at additional expense. They seem about... Well, hopefully they're not already behind schedule. That would be an absolute nightmare. Like right off the rip. No, because we're working on the Italian Eagle. Do we need more sound state? No, not already. I don't think, maybe. We could need more produced, but an engineering place would be neat. Where could we? And I guess we also gotta make... There's a little green spot here somewhere. Boom. Yeah. Because if we're hiring, even if they're working with film, if they have any sort of engineering knowledge, which I assume because it said engineer, we don't want them to like look at the supporting beams and go, "Hold up, you didn't pay enough to get us good stuff." And Rose, public relations exec, you're probably not going to come with some good news, are you? We just got a call from Ed Miller, a journalist for the Los Angeles Tribune. He says he fell in love with our first film and wants us to honor him with a tour of the studio. I'm no idiot, of course. Miller doesn't write about movies. He's an investigative journalist. Recently, a cement plant in Santa Barbara was closed after one of his articles was published. And for the record, the cement they made were excellent, one of 10 best in the state. I don't know what this asshole hopes to find out, but he likes to pluck colorful facts out of the air. Fortunately, he likes beautiful women even more. Let's choose a young actress this week, someone loyal and not too talkative. She can show Miller around the studio, drink champagne with him, charm him with her charisma. I bet we'll have him melting. I would see there's a third option, and just saying no, we're not giving you we don't have to. Like, we could give him a tour, just give him a tour. I don't think we should set him up with anyone, because what hell should... I guess it's Hollywood 1929, that's why a woman has to suffer. We could... I feel like the most correct one would just go, no. Certainly not let him wander around the studio. Fuck it. Don't worry, we'll hire the security department that goes out and kills people. And no one will ever write something bad about us again. Tower of Matches. Okay, that's a good title. Stab. Again, 1980. Then Stab would... Even in 80, Stab is weak. Swan Neck. Maybe. Maybe. And Super Speed. You allowed a Los Angeles Tribune journalist free reign of the studio, and he took full advantage of the opportunity. The scariest part is how much time Much time is spent in the accounting department. I'm waiting in horror for tomorrow's Los Angeles Tribune. Nah, I'm not worried. Our accounting things are fine. I take all of it out of our secret account. An investigation... Ooh, minus 40. An investigation published by the Los Angeles Tribune, journalist Ed Miller dives into the connection between bootleggers and Hollywood. According to Miller, some film studios launder alcohol money through their cinema chains. The writer doesn't provide any hard facts and instead makes do with implications and circumstantial evidence. Sacred Pictures is specifically mentioned in this story. Why was it necessary to buy out a studio that had just gone bankrupt? Certainly not to make movies. I think you know the answer. Did you see the last movie? Okay, maybe we didn't do much of that. Maybe most of it was already... We did, but there was good numbers. We made good movie. And we'll make more, maybe. If not, then we'll just, start bootlegging. I mean, what? Even in the most depressing and cynical of times, reputation in Hollywood isn't just an empty word. Reputation problems can block access to loans, new technologies, and many other opportunities. Uh-oh. Now I suddenly care about my reputation. So if we go in, like, here... That's later versions, but, like, could there be... one where we can't make a thing because we don't have the... That's bad news. Guess we're gonna have to kill that journalist. Or just use all our magic influence. Pre-production. Casting office. Opens the casting office where you can hire new actors, directors, and cinematographers. Give me the experience one. Okay, so let's build a casting office then. Somewhere around. Yeah, like when you come in, casting office. Can I just... What happens if I just build it like onto the... Find out. Oh! Okay. Amateur cook. At best, it has to be a comedy. And I feel with a title like that, it has to be a famous comedian in the role so that it rides on the role rather than the title. Sergeant Willis. Feel my vocal cords strengthening. My timbre is developing, and I'm honing my diction. Soon I'll be a star of the stage as well as the screen. But professional growth takes time. Could you give me another 2 months to complete my training course? I promise, when I'm back on set, my acting skills will blow you away. Sure. Man, she's our best bootlegger. I mean, what? Oh! I found it. Let's see, where were you? There we go. I wasn't sure where the button was again, even though we just looked at it. Okay, so you're fired. Perfectionist and disciplined. I don't care. Gambler, that's whatever. Calm. Addict, that's fine. Alcoholic, sure. Racist, we don't need you. Why would we need double the amount of music? That doesn't make any sort of sense. There we go. Ah, doesn't it feel cleaner already? Okay, so how's look? That's looking absolutely fine. Wait, 2 million for a clock with 3 hands. That's a pretty good. I'd say that's a pretty good. It's not like holy crap, I can't believe I've thought of this title. But it's pretty good. Services. Open the services department where you can offer your employees gifts, services, and entertainment. Okay. Ascetic staff. Employees won't throw a tantrum if you cheap out on landscaping. I didn't know we could do landscaping. I would really like to be able to click on these and see what they're... what they are leading to. So then we can make advanced services. Ho! That's a big one. Transform the lives of your employees into Hollywood fairy tales. Sure, but can't put it too far back. I feel like this should have sort of a center-ish. We still have 6 million, we're absolutely fine. And we don't need any loans. Can't take these anyway. I mean, I guess we could take... then repay them? And then get the cash? Or does this open up the ability to later take a $1 million loan? Yeah, because this didn't go up, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay. Sometimes accidents happen during the production of a film. You can intervene and try to solve the problem, or you can just ignore it, although that's unlikely to help the film. And we did that. Also, there's like a timer. Gabriel Rutkowski brings a very noisy dog to the shoot. The animal won't stop barking for a minute, unless it's whining or howling. Morning to night. Most of the crew is praying the dog will die. Okay, so his happiness will take an absolute plummet, and it's not high to begin with. Let's not kill the dog. But his loyalty will go up. Why not do this? I mean, it costs money, yes, but that feels like a nothing. Money is a renewable resource. 2 million for the tower matches? Oh, it's almost done. Plus 5 points. Oh! We're starting pretty good, which makes me worried about that other movie, because that didn't start as high as this. Excellent, excellent. This script's ratings are even higher than the writer's score because of how well the story elements fit together. You're welcome. I've seen movies like this before, once or twice or many times. Start project, obviously. We're like halfway to good. Cinematographer. That makes it pretty easy. Calm. We can use Sound of Money for some things. City streets. I mean, your interiors, hotel station, city interiors, yes. I think city streets outside and station outside. Would you go like no stars on them? Well, no, because I can't unclick these, right? That I can tell. Yeah, city interiors. What happens if I do this? Also, you can always, I guess, always go somewhere. It would have been nice if both, but this is not a. I don't think that's a soundstage that would do city streets very well. Do you? We'll do you. For the city streets, we're probably gonna need more extras. Crew, plenty crew. Vincent, director. Okay, detective. Detective. Based hot-tempered leader. Oh, did we not get rid of you? And you? Uh-oh. We'll just find new people. Oh. So can I not have you come in? Because you work for them for another... So I'm guessing you're available. That's fine. Who wonders? Who worries? Who cares? But like in a nice way. You do you. This is Hollywood 1929. So I guess all of them, these are all people that are already employed, so they can't come and work for us. So it would be not smart to hire them. Gotcha. Skills are at the top, so none of you. We can take you then. Have you worked in... Oh, you played a lot of femme fatales and evil witches lately? Has anyone here played that's also... like, not... Ah. The employment, they're free. No, they're... I was like, why would I... Why is there an actor category for people that'll work for free? That doesn't sound... No, they're free agents. They're not currently employed at a studio. Daring adventure, sidekick, rival, working man, love interest, sidekick, love interest, femme fatale, murderer. So you probably shouldn't... Because we're looking for a detective, right? Yes. Give me all the people that are free. Uh-oh. Something changed. Someone left. Whoever was at the top here first is gone. Okay. Alrighty. Sidekick, murderer, hopeless romantic. You've done nothing. Perfectionist. This attitude can lead to stress and overwork, but often doesn't improve the result. Okay, game. Jeez, don't come for me like that. Criminal mastermind. Cop. Holy. You're basically free. Oh, your levels aren't... Oh, there's a big... That's why she wasn't there, because it auto to men. Like, wait, the list is suddenly very, very short. What the hell? No one's played any... That's criminal mastermind. Just because they're wearing a hat doesn't mean they're a detective. Cowboy. I mean, we could still employ them, even though they've played cowboy. Like, they don't have to be typecast. Then again, it is Hollywood 1929, so yes, they could be typecast. How do I that many? We're paying you 73 grand for a year? I don't know if that's good or not, but sure. Like, what on earth is this screen that suddenly popped up? Why are you not here? Have you not arrived yet? Hold up. You can't play the detective. It has to be a dude? I didn't know that. I thought we were breaking ground. Very well. Daring adventure. Sidekick. Rival. Working man. Love it. You know, that's action, adventures, drama, romance. You know, you could probably swing you in a lot of roles. Sidekick, murderer, hopeless romantic, daring. Cause like adventurer, sidekick, rival. That again, that's like a little bit like Inspector Lestrade for Sherlock Holmes. It's not, you know, it's a bigger up, hardworking, finding joy in life. Like these all seem like roles that we could set a lot of different. How many? Hold up. I don't remember. What did we pay her? The number I said mere moments ago. Oh, it actually just shows right there. You just click that button. 136 grand. How about for one movie? 73? Well, how many movies can we make in a year? I mean, you're professional. You know what? Sure. Okay, you in here. And you in here as well, I think. Simply because, well, we did pay you a lot of money, I think. Have you played her? You have. Excellent. I totally meant to do that. That's totally on purpose. Alcoholic, misogynist, racist, and whatever that one was. Okay, so for a... Now, does this have to be... It probably does, because it lists all the men. Wait, can we... Could we hire... I'm just wondering if you could hire someone who is... At another studio for, like, just a bit. What does a criminal mastermind icon look like? That. A dude with a hat. But that's a detective because the dude has a mustache. So you, for example, you're like... Okay, so we can't. You're busy. Got it. Okay. Dudes with hats. Criminal mastermind. How about... That's so cheap. They're a young lad. Who were you again? You, right? Yes, I believe so. Allow me to give you some unsolicited advice. How dare you? You know better than me that viewers love familiar faces in familiar roles, but it's better not to overdo it. If you shoot the same actors in the same roles and genres too often, people start to resent it. Try to give the audience time to miss their favorite character. Already ahead of you. I'm pretty sure none of the people in this are people that we've had in other things. Okay. Boom. Excellent, I think. Okay, so everything is working on something. Look at this empire. Probably can't build bigger, but hey, maybe let's fill this lot before we take over the entire town. Howard Patterson, head of script department. Have you heard of Wandering Malcolm? God knows what his real name is. Everyone just calls him Wandering Malcolm. For 4 years straight, he's been knocking on the door of every film studio he can find, script under his arm. He's an odd one, sometimes real noisy, even a little scary. Sometimes he comes down and gets all sad and sits smoking by the side of the road. He's refusing to submit his script for consideration or even share the synopsis. Says he's afraid someone will steal his brilliant ideas. He only agreed to sell it for $1,000 cash, money in advance. This morning he literally jumped on top of my car when I arrived at work. I even managed to get a look at the title of his script, Rotting Fates. You know what? For a script that apparently costs $1,000 only, Rotting Fates is a lot better than some of the titles we've seen. We could employ him just to make the titles. While the madman was scrambling around on my windshield, I was about to call security, but then I thought, what the hell, maybe today we'll take a risk. He can't write any worse than our regular studio parasites. You know what? Yeah. Do we start at an 8? Holy. Can we employ him? Seems like you don't have enough people available right now to set up pre-production for this project. Keep in mind that you can hire additional employees. Check with your casting office. That's where you can hire actors, directors, and cinematographers. Build a producer's office to hire new producers. Okay, so we're all a bit filled at the moment. Can we? Yes. Okay, we'll return to that later. As cause that was a. Again, can we employ him? Because he seems to know what he's doing.